Hollywood actor Kevin Spacey was given a standing ovation at an Oxford University cancel culture lecture in his first public appearance since being cleared of sexual assault earlier this year. The former House of Cards star performed a 5-minute scene from William Shakespeare's Timon of Athens and was introduced to the audience by conservative commentator Douglas Murray, who said Shakespeare could teach us all about the scourge of cancel culture. This is the moment that Kevin Spacey lapped up the adoring crowd last night. Kevin Spacey's public resurgence comes despite a West End theatre refusing to host his first film since his sex assault trial, ignoring the fact that he's been cleared of all charges. Now, listen, folks, let me talk about this for a second. This is the clown world that we now inhabit. That Kevin Spacey, an Oscar-winning actor, House of Cards, all those amazing films that he's made, unfounded allegations, which he's been completely found not guilty of, and the guy's career is over. That is, in my view, a double cancellation. Delighted to say that Nana Akua joins us now. Nana, great to have you on the show. Of course, we know that you are uncancelable, aren't you?
Well, of course, you can't cancel me. I keep coming back. I'm just unflushable.
Unflushable, I think that's harsh language, but I hear what you're saying. Nana, this is a really awful story and a tragedy for Kevin Spacey, who should be back on the big screen.
Well, actually, it's a bit silly, really. I mean, OK, so this is this cinema in Leicester Square. It's like the Prince Charles Cinema. It is actually just a premiere of this film called Control. And they didn't realise he was in it. But when they found out he was in it, then they decided that, oh, well, no, we can't have the premiere there. But the irony here is he's not actually in the film. It's just his voice. So they've cancelled a film that his voice is on because of some allegations that he was found to be innocent of. Now, this is really absurd. For starters, who allowed them to be judge and jury over this? And secondly, he's not been found guilty. So he's innocent. So why are they doing this?
Indeed so. And this is why I think, Nana, that wokeism must be destroyed. I know you absolutely go about that. You demolish woke madness every Saturday and Sunday from 3 till 6. You are the enemy of the woke, I would argue, its greatest nemesis. And the reason it's got to be stopped is that these people are toxic bullies. They're destroying the film industry. They're destroying comedy. They're destroying the world of music. And the thing is, they don't just want to cancel you. They want to destroy your life.
Well, I mean, it wasn't long ago when we had the pandemic that nobody was going to the cinema and these businesses were all falling apart and these people working in these places would have been happy for anybody to show up. And now they've got a premiere. They're deciding that they're going to choose who their customers are based on what? On something where the person has been found innocent. Even if the person has been found guilty, it's not for them to decide. We have a legal system and a court system that determines what the punishment will be. And I think these sort of people kind of have gone way above their station. I mean, who are? It's the staff won't work because if Kevin Spacey's voice is on the film, then they won't be. They should be thankful that they are working and that people are interested in film. And people like Kevin Spacey, who is an Oscar-winning actor, by the way, who has been found innocent of all charges, there literally is no justification for their behaviour. I find it astonishing. And actually, they do. So, I mean, he should come down on them like a ton of bricks. It's not acceptable.
Indeed. Listen, I think people power will win out. The minute that one of Kevin Spacey's films actually gets onto Netflix or something else, the numbers will go through the roof. You know that, Nana. Disney, all their woke movies, bombing at the box office. Now, moving on, Nana, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have found themselves back in the headlines after being papped, arriving at an exclusive Caribbean island after a gas-guzzling private jet flight. Can you believe it, Nana? Pictures from the Mail Online show Harry and Meghan on the tarmac after jetting to the tiny island in St Vincent and the Grenadines, said to be where billionaires get away from millionaires. So is this eco-hypocrisy again?
Well, I mean, they're at it again, aren't they? To be honest, I'm actually quite happy to see them holding hands, looking happy, and not whinging. I'm fed up of listening to their whinging. So finally, they're holding hands. They look like they want to be around each other. That's great. But it just keeps coming back to me that the moment I decided that I'd had enough of the pair was when Meghan and Harry were banging on about climate change and explaining how they're going to offset their carbon. And we all know that carbon offsetting is sort of a bit of a scam, really. It's not real. And we know that I think they've got one, like I think it's a Bombardier jet that they have. I don't know whether it was theirs or Tyler Perry's or whoever it was, but this island is known to have people like Leonardo DiCaprio coming to it. And there they are on this private jet going to the exclusive island. And it's, I'm glad they're happy. It's nice to see them holding hands and being friendly. But frankly, I don't want to hear another word from them about climate change.
That's exactly right. They've got more air miles than the Wright brothers. There's one for the teenagers. Nana, briefly, if you can, pop star Alicia Keys has been slammed online for allegedly mocking the Israeli terror attack victims with this social media post where she wears a jacket resembling Palestinian colours while suggesting to her followers that she'll take up paragliding. Do you believe that she didn't mean anything by it? She said, it's got nothing to do with Israel.
I love Alicia Keys. I don't know what she was thinking of there. Either it's very misguided thing, or she knew what she was doing. I want to think that she didn't know what she was doing. She's apologised later on social media, but frankly, she needs to be a bit more savvy than that. Who would want to talk about how great paragliding is, having seen what has happened in Israel and how these people, these terrorists, Hamas terrorists, managed to evade Israeli defences to come through and murder over 1,000 people. I mean, innocent people who had nothing to do with any sort of thing, peaceful people, kids, children, grandchildren, babies. I mean, I don't know what she was thinking. I really pray that she's being sincere, but I don't know why she was wearing those colours, mentioning paragliding. I hope she was sincere when she said that she didn't realise it's got nothing to do with it.
Nana, people have been cancelled for less, haven't they? Can't wait to see you on Saturday at 3. The brilliant Nana Akua.